Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in purchasing a private reading, then check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below, as are instructions if you don't want to go through my website as to how to purchase a reading and the pricings. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound, and that loud sound will come from the singing bowl. The way the singing bowl sings, if it's a smooth song or if there's some variations in its melody, really shows me the energy that we're going to be stepping into. So I hope you enjoy listening to the singing bowl and connecting with your energy. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So we have the King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Three of Swords reversed. We have the World, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Emperor, which is Aries energy, time frame March 21st to April 19th. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Star reversed, which is Aquarius energy, time frame January 20th to February 18th. So if we're born on the cusp with Aquarius, if we have Aquarius energy in our chart, it can, that part of our personality can be giving us a bit of trouble. If we have Aquarius energy in our life, we might be finding it a bit not troublesome, but like just extra work. It's like, oh my gosh, can't this go smoothly? And then we have the Ace of Swords reversed, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the Four of Wands, which I love. We have the Creator, which is a card only for this deck, only in this deck. And I love that energy for you, angels and spirit guides. We then have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords reversed. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. All right, let me make sure everything is in frame. Perfect. Right? I really like these cards. I think they're so very, very pretty. So what's very interesting here is that we're crowned with the King of Swords. We have then the Ace of Swords reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. So we have these highs and lows during this time, this tension that comes through. And with the Knight of Swords, I always see this as my, kind of Prince Charming knight, this knight that comes in and like saves the day sort of thing, slays the dragon, cuts through the poison of the world, ascends, and there's just a power like awakens the sleeping side of us and brings us forward into life. So here, when that's reversed, it can be like, I want to be the hero of my story, I just don't know how. And we're having trouble embracing our voice. But it's interesting that the King of Swords is crowning us, which is power and tenacity and vibrancy of self. It's a deep knowledge, deep understanding. We're going to be very attracted to people who have confidence to them or who know. I'm just hearing like spirits like they know. And it's like, well, how do they know? They know. They've been through a lot, they've seen a lot, they've lived a lot, and they take that energy and instead of like using it to manipulate people, they use it to bring forward good and knowledge into the world. And that's very, very cool. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you are interested in entering to receive a free reading, there are 3 things that you have to do. You have to like, comment with a butterfly so that I know you want to be in the running to receive a free reading, because some people don't, and we definitely want to respect that. And you have to subscribe. So, like, comment with a butterfly, and subscribe. That puts you in the running to receive a free reading. The winner will be announced on Sunday. And listen, guys, only the winner can contact me. All right, let's be fair to the winner. Let's be fair in this, random, I don't know if this giveaway, not competition, but giveaway. And so then we can, put our, name into the hat for another Sunday. And that way we can continue to do this, because if we can't be fair to the winner, right? Respect the winner, then we can't continue to do this. And this is my way of saying thank you to all of you for being so kind, for being so wonderful, for making this fantastic community, for showing up here and supporting me, which is amazing. And I want to show up and support you as well, which I do through these readings, but I also want to do through those giveaways. So let's see here, angels and spirit guides. So this is surface. Things are going to surface during the month of September that maybe we're like, oh, where did this come from? Or we'd rather, keep it buried. But here, things are going to come to the surface that need to come to the surface. And we're going to need to, excuse me, I'm going to cough. We're going to need to see these things, respect this within ourselves, and then move forward. So that's going to be really important. Looking at what's coming to the surface, and instead of saying, oh, that's so stupid. Oh, I can't believe I still think that's a big deal. It's like, okay, where is this coming from? Because we're releasing a lot of grief and a lot of pain. So things are going to come to the surface that bothered us, that hurt us. And we're going to, our initial reaction, Capricorn, is going to be like, oh my gosh, you're just being a baby. You're not, though. You're not, though. You're allowed to have your feelings hurt. You're allowed to, respond to this world and its cruelties and its ways, and you're allowed to heal. And that's going to be very important. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is balance. So we're coming into balance at the root of us, at the root chakra, coming into balance, coming into harmony. That's going to be beautiful. It's going to be just like an exhale and a beauty coming forward. It moves us then to hitting the singing bowl, but it also moves us then to the energy we need to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. And this is the 10 of Cups. So for one reason or another, during this month, we have a tendency to really downplay ourselves. And it's just very interesting that that's going to be the energy that comes forward. It's like, oh, what I love really isn't a big deal. I am not as good as these other people, these other people's opinions, these other people's way of saying things, doing things. Obviously, they're right because they're marketing their life that way, right? They're really presenting a brand or a way of being that says, I'm right. Everybody should follow me because I'm so right. And if we did that with ourselves, people would be jealous of us too. So just let's look at that and say, I'm allowed to love what I love. I'm allowed to be who I am, to embrace my power, to embrace my tenacity, and to embrace me. And that's going to be really important. But we can have a tendency to really downplay our passions, think we need different hobbies, try to please people who, have mocked us and, don't get us. So just being aware of this is going to be super important. It's also going to be very liberating. With the King of Swords, we know our mind, we know our voice, we know what it is that we want, and we're not taking anybody's bull. We really aren't. This is power. This is, ambition. This is influence. There's a real influence of the way that we speak, of what we're moving forward towards. But that's also going to be an energy that we connect with. People who are, just powerful in their own right. We know they've lived a life. We know they've been through stuff. You can see it in their countenance, right? But there's a power to them, there's an authority to them, there's a brilliance to them that we are holding onto, or that they are holding onto and we are drawn to. And that's going to be important for us. That's also going to be, Capricorn, what we want to replicate in our life to cut through the negativity of the world and to really embrace our voice and our desire. We're letting go of a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of disappointment. And we're saying, you know what? Life is about pain. Life is about hurt. And it isn't about living here for the rest of my life. I'm not giving them that power. I'm stepping into me. I've been forged by this pain, but I'm not defined by it. The world is opening. And what's really, really cool, Capricorn, is that we want to step into the world. For a time there, we've been more than happy of being, more insular, right? More connected with our own energy and our own self. Now it's like, okay, let me step into the world. Let me have this community. Let me, embrace this coming together, this deeper, connection. Now with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, what's interesting here is that we can get really honed in on little details that really won't amount to much, but we think they will when we're in this situation. It's like, oh no, I have to focus right like this. And Spirit's like, okay, I'm glad you have that ambition, but we're focusing in the wrong way. We can also really not want to work, like really be like, oh, do I have to do that again? Type of deal. So knowing that and kind of calling ourselves out when we get hyper fixated on things and saying, yeah, once I start, like I don't want to start, but once I start, I'm going to be really into this. That's going to be important as well. With the Emperor, Aries energy, this is law, this is order, but this is a real sense of I'm embracing the sacred masculine. I'm stepping into my power. I'm stepping into myself. I'm ruling with tenacity, with determination. It's the difference from being remembered as Alexander the Great or as Nero, right? Who played the fiddle as Rome burnt. Alexander the Great, even his story of his end, right? His demise is that there was no more world left to conquer. And so he passed away, right? Of a broken heart, there was no more world left to conquer. Is that true? No, it's not. But it's a really good story. Nero's story is either that he played the fiddle as Rome burned, or as he played the fiddle as Rome burnt, he was also the one who started the fire so that he could expand his palace. Wild. Okay? So here, it is not being a tyrant. It is embracing our sacred masculine energy, the mature masculine energy of responsibility, success, and determination, and moving forward towards what we love. And we're going to see that we are surrounding ourselves with the best of people during this time. Now, we can also have some people around us who are a little delusional. Like we sit there and they'll say things and we'll be like, okay, I don't know what you're reading. I don't know what's going on here. Not my truth, can be yours. Let's move on. So just be aware of that. That just has to be called out during this time. With the Three of Cups as well, it's embracing family, it's embracing friends, it is seeing what's really sacred and really important to us and surrounding ourselves with joy. With the Star reverse, again, this is intuitive energy, this is guiding energy, but it brings a lot of shadows. Like it brings a lot of delusion and illusion when the star is reversed, just like when the moon is reversed. It also brings delusion and illusion. So being aware of this during this time is going to be important. This is also being out of balance with your soul's purpose here on earth, which I know nobody likes to hear, but this is a real sense of like, I have to get into harmony with me to see my balance, to see my purpose, to see what I love, to realign myself instead of going after the ambition. Because with the 10 of Cups, it's like the ambition of what everybody else loves, what everybody else wants, how everybody else thinks that you should live your life. It's like, no, this is my life. Even if we believe in reincarnation, this is the life that I remember. This is the life that I'm defining myself off of. Now it's time to move forward. We're having a hard time embracing our voice. We're having a hard time, really saying, nope, I got me. Like, this is what I see. This is what I'm going after. This is what's right for me. With the Four of Wands, this is creativity. This is union. This is freedom. But this is also celebration, right? The Four of Wands is the minor arcana marriage card. What are you committed to? It doesn't mean that you have to be getting married, or it doesn't mean that you have to be married. You might not want that at all, and you might. This is going to be a time where you're learning the power of your voice in order to say, this is what I want to create in my life. And we can be berating ourselves because it didn't meet the time frame of everybody else. That is okay. If you're here, you don't go to the beat of everybody else's drum. You go to the beat of your own. Let yourself shine in your power. Know that you don't make wrong decisions. I know that sounds like a very pompous thing to say, but be happy with every decision that you made. Yes, some can be catastrophic, right? But we're not talking about those. What we're talking about here is, instead of berating ourselves, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. How do you know it would be better? Here it is embracing your magic, embracing your power, letting yourself stand in your passion, and moving forward in the creator's energy. It's like this card here at the very bottom. It says, no. No, I will not doubt myself. No, I will not be afraid. Yes, I am moving forward because I'm having a resurrection of spirit. This is an ending. This is a finalization. This is closure. This is like, all right, that chapter, done. It's over. Now I'm rising into my power. This can also be overkill, right? The 10 of Swords, 10 swords in a person, like, all right, 2 would have more than done it. So here, with the 10 of Swords, we're rising into ourselves. We're having a resurrection of power. And that brings us to a place where, like, I got to get moving, right? I got to do this really, really quick. No. slow and steady wins the race. Looking at ourselves and saying what's important, not what am I trying to prove to anybody else, what's important to me, and how do I take the reins of my life and move forward in my ambition and what I want. All right, our subconscious spirit message is shift reversed. So we're seeing a shift in energy and we're kind of fighting against it. Again, there's the sense of, am I even ready for this? Like, do I know what's coming forward? No, we don't know exactly what's coming forward and we never will. But embracing this flow of energy, embracing a shift within ourselves, that's going to be important. Our chakra energy is the sacral chakra and flexibility. This is knowing that we need to be flexible with the energy around us, with our ambition, with our creativity, with our sensual energy, not putting ourselves in a box saying it has to be like this or it has to be like that. Flexibility towards wisdom is going to be very important. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. This is the emperor. It's the tyrant energy that came through, right? This is Alexander the Great, right? And this is Nero. So we do not want to be the tyrant. We want to be the explorer. We want to be the conqueror. We want to be the ambition, but not the one who says it's only going to be on my terms. It has to be just like this. And I want what I want. And I have every right to demand and throw my hissy fit. And I don't care who gets hurt. I'm going to get what I want. And that's going to be something that we're just not here for personally within ourselves, Capricorn, but also externally in other people. It's going to be very repugnant to us. But we are here to really learn how to embrace the power of our voice, how to step into our tenacity and our energy, and how to embrace tenacity and energy and not see it as a bad thing. Not see ambition as a bad thing. It moves us then to the King of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is absolute motivation. This is honor. This is traditions. This is wisdom. But this is also like, this is knowing what we want. This is transformation. These are standards that we have. This is fire. This is determination. And it's like, no, I'm going after this, and no one and nothing is going to stop me. We're going to be very inspired, and we're going to be very inspired by people who have passion. Even if we don't agree with what they're saying, we'll listen to them because we're like, wow, I can feel that passion. And I understand the passion. I respect the passion. So just know that during this time, you'll find yourself very drawn to passionate people, very drawn to people who have research, like who know their stuff. Again, you don't have to agree with it. That's not what you're drawn to. You're drawn to the knowledge and to the passion during this time. Also, very strong sacred masculine energy is coming forward. So stepping into our sacred masculine and absolutely embracing it, that's going to be important for us. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless, and have a blessed month. Bye.